Hi my dear lovely folks, welcome to my magical channels of arts and crafts by Maya. I am Canadian psychic that lives in Vancouver, BC. I came from Croatia. I am born Croatian. I love Croatia. I love Croatia. I like to draw too. I like to draw. I like to draw. And for the start you can draw something very simple like this, like gold. AU, aurum, gold. Atomic number 79. So atomic number 79, gold. You can draw something very simple. Or I decided to draw tarot card, and I did. I'm not very skillful in this art. It looks like children painting, right? But I love this painting. I love this because I did it myself, and I like this. I love this. I love this woman. So it's so pretty, right? It's High Priestess, and you can draw something like this as well. More advanced, like owl. Like I in my spiritual work in light, I saw the owl, and she was giving me some kind of helping me with my spiritual work. So then I decided to draw one. Look at her. Look at this owl. Look at this owl. She has crown. She has crown. She has heart, and she has 8 pointed star in hands. She's standing on oak tree. Isn't that pretty? And there is a song underneath. I mean, poem. Sorry, it's like verse like wise verse. It's like poem. And I'm gonna read this poem. A wise old owl sat on the oak. You can see she's sitting on the oak. The more he saw, it's he, sorry, it's he, not she. The more he saw, the less he spoke. A wise old owl sat on the oak. The more he saw, the less he spoke. The less he spoke, the more he heard. Why aren't we like that wise old bird? The author unknown. I didn't write this. I write poetry and songs, but I didn't write this. This is from somebody else, and they doesn't know who wrote that. It's unknown, right? So, but it's so pretty and it's so smart. So, and I get into something more advanced in spiritual, more advanced in the spiritual ways. I draw something like this. So you can try anything. You can try anything you like in regard to spirituality. You can play with that, whatever is okay for you, right? It's okay for you. And then I get instruction from spirit guides, from the spirit guide, from the higher what can I say, higher beings, or what my soul family, or God, or I don't know. I get instruction to make this, like it's like head, and it's circle, and there are some Jewish writing, Hebrew writing letters on it, and there is a. Then I decided this gonna be my business card, Maya Psychic, like Vancouver, BC. So I'm gonna make it my business card. So so what can I say? I use in my psychic work. I use like stones. I received from the spiritual, from higher being. I am very spiritual. When I was a child, like 5 years old, I felt like my spirituality was like there. I was so sensitive, and in the later years, but I never was working in that area. I denied it. I left it on the side, right? When I was young girl, I was going to school. I was learning. I was like one of the best students. I was going out. I was going out with young people, with girls, with boyfriends, with my friends. I was always on the way. I was helping my mother at home. I was doing some stuff at home, chores. And later, when I was working, I was every day going out. It was really fun life. But I never was busy with that. In other years, when I was in Germany, I had a small child, and I had experienced something that was happening, some problems in regards to magic and spirituality. That was like some kind of spiritual attack in regards to me and my son. And I am like born. I am Croatian. I'm born Catholic. I went to Catholic church, and I went to priest in the Catholic church. I want to talk with him to look for the help. How can I get help some with that? So, and when he made me appointment to come, and when I wanted to come, they told me he died. He died. I don't know. He died. And my son in daycare had some problems, and I talked with people, with counselor. He was offering me something that was not okay for me. I talked with my husband's family because I was alone with my son and boyfriend, not husband, but boyfriend. So we was common law, right? So I talked with him, but he was not understanding me, and the people, and my son has problems, right? And his family didn't understand that either, so I moved out. Before I moved out, I tried to look for some other help, some spiritual help, because counselor didn't help me. There was no help there. So I looked for spiritual help because I see that it's to do with like spiritual stuff, with magical stuff, with like spell casting and things like that. So I bought the book in the store. It was in English. I already knew English. I was reading English because I was visiting Canada before, and I learned English in my country. So I started to read, but my boyfriend, my common law boyfriend, he found the book and he risked it off, like he did risk off like few pages, and he cut it into pieces and he threw away. So I was like, really, nobody did that ever in my life. I didn't experience something like that in my life. It was very like unusual for me that somebody do something like that to me. Never. So it was very weird for me. I didn't know why she acted like that. I asked him, but he didn't want to tell me. I think he was scared or something. Maybe he was scared. That was the spiritual book that was giving me some ideas and the help that was maybe to do with some bad stuff or something. He talked that it's witchcraft and that is bad and something like that. I am a Catholic, and I went in Scientology in Canada. I want to go in Scientology in Germany, but I didn't. So something prevented me from that. So I came here in Canada. I went in Scientology, but I went in the church, Catholic church as well, sometimes. I believe I have very big respect for those, for the Jesus, for Dalai Lama, for our Pope in the Rim. They are like so spiritual people. The Pope in the Rim, the Dalai Lama, they are spiritual people. They know what it's like. They are going high. I know, like, I believe that I have respect for every religion. And when I came here, I had idea about multicultural center and something like that, and people made it. I don't know, I didn't tell them, but they made it. And I never went there because when I was in Scientology, the person that was in higher rank above me, she was going there, but I wasn't. And that was my idea to make it. So, and I was not allowed in that time. When I was in Scientology, I wasn't allowed to. So in Germany, I bought later few books, like some books, and I didn't have time to read because I moved to Canada. But I gave these books to my friends, to people I knew who I wanted to take, and the other books I donated to my library in Stuttgart. So when I came to Canada, so I went to Scientology, and I wasn't allowed it was mixing of the spiritual practices, even to do yoga. So the person that was in rank above me, when I wanted to do yoga, she told me that's mixing of the practice, I'm not allowed to do that. So I did before. When I just came, I was with my friend, I was doing yoga, started. I did in Germany some yoga, but I wasn't for a while. I didn't do anything else except that when I came in Scientology, I didn't do anything with spirituality. When I went out because of misunderstanding, I don't know, I was not allowed to come to study, so, and I don't go there anymore for no reason, for not explained, nothing. I don't understand that. That's very weird. It never happened to me like that either. I don't know. So I decided like to get back to my own self, to my spirituality, and I started, now when I moved in a new place, I started, and before that, I started to work with spiritual stuff, in spiritual area, to help myself and help others. So I received from the spirit message like to buy the protection stone, and this stone is black tourmaline. So, and this is right, I find in book later that is a protection stone. I can say I worked with spirit. I received messages in the light. In the light, I asked the spirit, and from spirit, when I was meditating in Celestial Sanctum, I received the message to work with tarot card, and I started. And later, I received message to work love and relationship reading. I didn't start. It was a few months ago, but I didn't start, and I started now. I'm gonna start this month. Like it came time to do that, and then I get a message to start with to start with my psychic work, and I'm doing that right now. I'm putting out my video that I'm gonna start to work with my psychic works. For my psychic works, I'm using the stones that I found in sea. Like this is like heart, found in sea. I'm using like Play-Doh. I made dolls, and I made heart, and so I using like cinnamon. That is highly medical ingredient, and like something like this, like star anise, You can see. What did I want to say? Yeah. Oh my God, so kind of hot. I'm gonna take that coffee. So what I wanted to say, I use those ingredients. So, but I pulled the cards. This morning to see what I'm supposed to do when I start this work, and I get this card, the Oracle Shaman Oracle card, Hunter of Conflict. I have to get this in mind when I do my spiritual work. I have to get this in mind, Hunter of Conflict, and I'm gonna read. I am Hunter of Conflict. Though I may seem fierce and intractable, I hesitated to draw my sword except in defense, not harming other people only if you really must, if it goes in your life, if you have to defend yourself, only in defense you're going to draw your sword out, right? That is gonna be my work. Rather, I speak peacefully, like looking for solution peacefully. Rather, I speak peacefully ways to help you resolve opposition in your life, like peacefully resolve problems and opposition in your life. And while I may use powerful energies of conflict to fool myself, I do not seek to gain victory over others through violence or aggression. I'm not gonna seek to have victory over others through violence and aggression. I exist to seek out the source of your inner conflicts and find the ways to heal and restore you to a state of wholeness. That is how I'm supposed to work with this. That is my spirit guide told me to when I pull this card. I asked the spirit and I pulled this card. And this is like for the highest good of everything, of all. To try the best solution for everybody. Not being violent, not like drawing your sword for anything, like looking for the best solution. And I have two more cards. I have cards, there is always choice. You have always choice. There is always choice. In life you have always choices. I have this card, the moon card. Working with the moon. That is a high priestess moon. That is high priestess energy, high priestess. Being intuitive, being like intuitive and working with emotional stuff and intuition as well. So in regards to emotional stuff, I'm gonna do tarot card readings regular stuff, and I'm gonna do relationship and love reading. Like this, like lots of hearts. Love reading, relationship reading. So, I'm gonna work as a psychic. You can ask me question. I'm gonna work with spirit. I'm gonna contact the spirit to see, and I'm gonna send you message. I'm gonna put the link down underneath my video. I'm gonna put a link. It's gonna be email. Please, if you wanna contact me, email me. I right now I'm very busy. I read the books. I read lots of books about spirituality, about angels, about spirit guides, about magic, anything like that. And I am busy by meditating. So through the meditation, I receive answers from higher self, from the God, from spirits, from spirit guides, from angels. I receive the messages, and then I can forward it to you. I can work out your stuff. So if you have question, if you want me to do your reading, regular reading, if you want a love and relationship reading, if you want like psychic work, if you want a spiritual advice, or if you want me to go deeper into your area of your life, there is contact me per email. Contact me per email. I'm gonna email you back. But please don't phone. I'm not gonna put phone down there. Please don't phone, because I don't want to be disturbed. When I do my cycle of action, I want to finish that, and then I go to next one. And when I meditate, I don't want to be disturbed with anybody. That is my session, and I don't want to get disturbed. I don't want to break it up, because it's very, very spiritual. So I used to get other people to answer my phone call, right? But I found that's not very helpful. It's not good. So I said no. I'm gonna just put the email down there under my video, and I'm gonna contact you per phone, and I'm gonna give you my phone later, and you can contact me. But we're gonna make time when we can talk, and not just like phoning all the time when I'm busy with my spiritual working and progress. So what I want to say, I like to put the rose inside my hair, but I cannot do it right now when everybody's watching. But I like this. This is really pretty. Like rose is bad, and then it become like opening more and more. So I like, really, when I work with spirit, I like spiritual stuff, and being psychic, I like the roses. I like to put my rose in my hair, but I cannot do it right now when everybody's watching. So where is my, I don't have it, and I cannot put it right now in the hair. So anyway, so like I said, I'm gonna put email. If you're interested, contact me, and I'm gonna send you email back. If you like, I can chat with you on the phone, what I not really prefer. I can contact you. I can meet with you in person, maybe, if you live in the same city like me, or I can make you like this video personal for you, just for you, that you can see. And the prices are very, very low. The prices are very low. They range from $20 to $40. From 20 to 40. If you have some question to ask me in regards to spiritual stuff, to psychic area, if you want reading, your love reading, so I'm here to, so contact me, please. So I wish you the best of the day. See you. Bye.